Glad to see you all once again back. Okay, so don't get shocked about this one. I'm saying Professor Mr. Jared quits with some modifications. Okay, so I got some more comments from everybody at YouTube. Okay, just look at it over here. Because what they told me is I have to just change the asset of English because everybody require, because Indians require the Indian scope and Indian way of fluency, is it right? But what I tell you means, because I used to do a dual role in things. A dual role means because suppose if we just do listening about the things about gate means, I also think, okay, I'm talking Indian English, okay, please listen very carefully. If I do something, and if I take the class in this one, you can understand the fluency about the English, because when you go for more company, English is the best one, and not only the English but also the fluency is the very best one. I hope now you can understand me very clearly. But usually it's not about my fluency, is it right? So what I expect you means, you please practice with me daily by daily so that you can understand my fluency very clearly, so that you can talk to anybody, to anyone, or in any level of English. Because when you go to other countries, sometimes if you talk in our slang or our fluency, it may be a contradiction. That means because some other people, they could complete two sentences within a fraction of a second. Because example, I ask in Indian English, because I am not deteriorating in Indians, I am an Indian, but I'm coming as an international person because these things have been done by an internationalist. Okay, don't mistake me, because I'm a blood hot Indian. I'm blood warm Indian. Yes, I'm a passionate Indian. Look at me here. So I'm now doing everything for international level. When you go to some other countries, because I have Indian fluency, I have American fluency, I have South African fluency, I have Britain fluency, everybody. Okay, everything, no problem. Okay, so look at here. So better you please practice with me. If not anything, if not still you cannot understand, means you just give the comments, sir, I cannot come in parallel with your fluency or speed. Okay, so now I go in the actual way, because I used to do with my people, Tamil medium people. I'm in Tamil Nadu, so they don't know anything about the English, not fluency. First of all, they should know about the English. Without knowing, blurrily I used to talk in Britain English, or I used to talk in some other different fluency which are not the fluency used by the Indian peoples. But they used to come to me, they used to come in parallel with me 2 days, 3 days afterwards. They got my language, they got my fluency, and when they go to companies, they have been completely proprietary by the company members, that means attracted by the members, so that if they got some positions in the company, their project mates could be from some other country, so that they can entertain, they can able to adjust, or they can able to compete the fluency of other peoples from other countries. Okay, I hope now you can got my fluency pen. Okay, I go in my actual way. Okay, now listen about here. So what I tell you means, and now we get another topic called a dot product. Okay, look at over here. I just got for the dot product. So dot product, you should know about something, is that means about the multiplication of two matrices. Is it right? Now I take a matrix of X. X is a matrix, or I can say X is a matrix of dimension of 1 cross 1. And afterwards, I got a 1. So Y means what? This also 1 cross 1 a matrix. Okay. Now I wish to go for multiplication of two matrices. Okay. Now listen here properly. So what I do means a simple multiplication. Okay. X dot Y means I should make one of the two matrices as a transpose. Okay. Because here 2 multiplied by 3 means 6. So that's one integer is going to get multiplied. But here matrices are getting multiplied means there involves rows and columns. Okay, row and row could not be multiplied, and row could be multiplied with the column, or column could be multiplied with the row, and vice versa. Okay, that's a very important point. So, right, so row can be multiplied with the row, or column can be multiplied with the column. So only the first matrix row or first matrix column, first matrix column should have to be multiplied with the first row of the second matrix, in which a small condition should be available. Let's know the condition about here. I take X matrix as M cross N. Okay, and if I want to multiply the X matrix with the Y matrix, I want to just consider about the Y matrix or the sign N cross M. So listen about this one. The column of the first matrix, that's about the N, should be same as the row of the the row of the second matrix. So look at it here. So I can cancel these three. Okay, so I gotta go for some small example here. Just listen about the example. I just wrap up this one. Okay, don't worry about this one. But please don't look about this after this, because it's gonna be an example here. So just get about X. So I got about 2 cross 3. It's about the 2 cross 3 matrix. Okay, now we should go for Y. It's about the 2 cross 3 means here the matrix multiplication can't possible, because look over here, the column of the first matrix is not equal to the row of the second matrix, because if I take M means and this is N means M is not equal to N. So I wrap up this one and I gonna go for the another one. So the axis of matrix 2 cross 3 dimension and Y is again about 3 cross 2 means, and at this time a matrix multiplication is exactly possible. This is the condition. Once again I repeat the condition. That means what? The column of the first matrix should be same as of the row of the second matrix. That's a form of multiplication, and then only it's going to be happening about the multiplication. That means what? If I take M cross N of first matrix and should have the second matrix of N cross M, that's a very big rule. And if not so, the matrix multiplication is never possible about this one. Okay, I just wrap up this one. Please write. And now I got it. Now look at it over here. So I got the matrix of X. This is just to make a problem with this one. Just once again. Now what I got, it means I got the X matrix of it as a column matrix, because X represents only one column means what? That matrix represents a column matrix we have seen in the previous class. And Y is a column matrix, that means it has only one column, is it right? So now look at over here. I could write how much, that means what? 1 row. I'm sorry, 3 rows and 1 column. Is it right? 3 rows and 1 column. And here also 3 rows and 1 column. At this present stage, the matrix multiplication is not possible. Look at over here, because Y means here this is 1 and here this is 3. 1 cannot be equal to 3. So what I do, I make a small matrix or modification so that I could make the matrix multiplication to be happen. So look at over here. What I do means I just got the X dot Y is equal to X transpose Y. I make the X to be transposed in some other way so that I should get the multiplication of both matrices. So that suppose if I just got X transpose means column should be transferred to row and a row should be transferred to column. This is over here. This is row means after transpose row should be make as a column, and if this is a column means after transpose this column should make as a row. Okay, this is called things, and it's vice versa. So look at over here. So X transpose means what? This 1 to 3 will be a column matrix, and after that it will be a row matrix. Is it right? And this 4, 5, 6 no problem, because I don't have any transpose. So I got this one. So now if I want to go for multiplication means, well, listen over here, it's not about simple multiplication. If we want to get the first matrix, second matrix, the first matrix column could be considered. Each and every element of the column should have to be multiplied by each and every row of the second matrix. Listen over here very clearly. If I want to multiply 2 matrices means, first I have to take the first column. How many columns? This may be no problem with this one. I see the first column. Okay, that should be multiplied with each and every rows of the second matrix. Once again, I repeat for you. For a first column of the first matrix, all the elements of the first column should have to be multiplied with all the row elements of the second matrix, and that's a main rule for a matrix multiplication. Okay, that you should have to understand for anything about the matrix multiplication. Now I do the actual way. That's not here. So that means how this. So this is the first one. First column, is it right? First column. So first column into first row. 1 into 4. Is it right? And then afterwards plus. First row, first column, is it right? 1 into 4 plus 2 into 5 plus 3 into 6. So after this, I just go for the parenthesis. Okay, now so no problem this one. So after this what? So 1 into 4, 4 plus 2 into 5, 10 plus 3, 6, 18. So 18 plus 10, 28. 28 plus 4 is equal to 32 is the final answer. Now look at it here. 32 means what? Look at it over here. 32 is a matrix. So it's not about the integer multiplication, right? It's not about integer multiplication. It's about the multiplication of matrices. So that I shouldn't write 32 as a simple integer, because there's a matrix representation. So that I have to write the 32 in the form of a parenthesis. Look at over here. I just give you small things. when the matrix got multiplied, the dimensions plays a major role. Look at over here. 1 row, 3 columns. Is it right? 1 row, 3 columns. Here, 3 rows, 1, 2, 3, 3 rows, 1 column. So that this row of the first matrix and so this column of the first matrix and this row of the second matrix both the same, means I could cancel. The resultant matrix could be of 1 cross 1. Yeah, is it right? So look at this one. This is 1 cross 1. 1 cross means 1 row, 1 column. 1 row, 1 column. Okay. This is about the matrix multiplication. It could be applied for any dimensions of matrices. It's not only about the 1 cross 1. It's for anything. So no problem with this one. I hope you got all my points about this one. Just to think about it, just scrutinize your mind, scrutinize the brain, how to just got up with the fluency, and also each and everything about this one. So please wait for me for the updated version. Okay, just wait for the next term.